Today, today we're looking at XAU USD charts, which is gold on the 28th of August 2025. We had our previous zones where we anticipated that the market will come to and would give us some level of support. Now, if you look at this here, some level of entries actually. So if you look at this here, we had a zone here, and we had a liquidity point at this point here, where we anticipated that the market will come to, and this is exactly what happened. This was actually analyzed in our previous episode, so this was exactly what happened here. The market actually came down to possible zones and really did not come to this point of our entry here, because we had two entries. We had this entry and we had an entry at the lower side. So let's just go to a higher time frame better. We had two possible entries here, right? So these are the two possible entries, right, that we had. But then the market has actually been moving to the upside. The market has been bullish, creating higher highs. But then what are we looking at the market today? What are the possibilities of what we feel that the market will do? Now, I'll take out these zones where we anticipated the market would react from and sell. So I'll take out these zones here, right? I'll take out these zones. The first point here. Okay, let me just enlarge this a little bit. So I'll take out this. Okay, so if we go to the 1 hour time frame here, of course, remember I told you that if we go to the 1 day time frame, I told you that the market was actually going to, what's it called, buy or sell, because the candlestick that closed on the Friday, which is this candlestick, actually went to the upside and also went to the downside. But then the market, went all the way up, right? Now, as you know, we've already had this zone here prior before now. So it's very possible that the market will be coming to take out this form of liquidity here and go up. But then this is actually the 1 day time frame, right? This is actually the 1 day time frame. So let's go a little bit down. So as we can see this here, our zone is very much still clear. The market has actually created a series of higher highs. Here, look at this zone here. The market broke these points here, right? And the market, to some extent, if we go a little bit down to the lower time frame here, let's see what the market did here. It's created a little high here. Yes, it's created a little high here. That can also be seen like a point of support per se. But then let's look at the previous points here. Okay, so this is where the market is kind of experiencing a little bit of downtown, like going down this zone here, from here to here, right? This is a zone that the market is just trying to respect this zone because there's been some level of reaction at this particular point, right? There's been some level of reaction at this particular point. But then what are we looking at for the market to do? Now, our point here is still very valid here. Market will at some point come down to this zone, right? And come down to this zone. So these zones are very much valid. It's just all about patience, right? But then what is the tendency of what we are looking at here? So I'll just take out this point here and tell you what I'm anticipating here from the market, right? So what I'm anticipating here from the market. So here, if we see the market breaking this point here, right, this particular zone here, let me use this arrow here. If we see the market breaking this point here, because the market is currently you know, experiencing some level of low resistance, right? It is currently experiencing some level of low resistance, right? We are actually going to see key level zones that we're actually going to see the market coming to. This particular zone here is a very key level zone because we are going to be seeing the market taking out a good level of liquidities, and experiencing a buy to the upside from this particular zone. Let's say it does not have the capacity to take out this low below here, then we're actually going to see a buy from this point. This is a very good form of buy, right? So now some people can actually trade from this point here. So people can actually trade from this point here. I'm seeing a reason for that. Let's check the 45 minutes time frame. Yeah, some people can actually trade from this point. This can also be a very good point for a buy. This can actually be a very good point for a buy. You understand, right? For the market to just experience that little surge. Let's say the market does not have this capacity here to push this point, like take out this point here. The market can retrace to this point here, take some level of momentum and liquidity and go up. But then if the market is unable to get that momentum from this zone, then it can actually come all the way down to this zone and get that momentum to the upside. So these are key level zones that we are anticipating the market to buy from in the gold chart, right? These are key level zones that we're anticipating the market to buy from in gold chart. Let me just take out this and draw a more clearer point here from this zone here. So these are key level zones that we're anticipating the market to react from massively, right, to the upside, right? So these are key level zones so that we're expecting the market to react from massively to the upside. But then that will be valid if the market breaks that structure to the upside. If the market goes, above this zone here. If the market moves and goes above this zone, this is actually a 45 minutes candlestick. So let's say within this candlestick here, or even within the 30 minutes candlestick, right? You can see the countdown at this particular point here, this ending of this point. You see a countdown here by the right hand side here. So if the market gives us that momentum and breaks that point, then we can actually look forward for a buy. But if the market is unable to break this point within this candlestick time frame of 30 and 45 minutes, then we're actually going to be seeing the market coming down, right, to probably this zone. This zone here is what we're going to be seeing the market coming down to, right? This is what we're going to be seeing the market coming down to. So I'll say that again. If the market breaks this point from here all the way or breaks this point of resistance, then we're anticipating the market coming down to this zone here and go up. But if the market is unable to break this point, then we are going to be seeing the market coming down to this second zone here and going up. So these are analysis for today for gold, right? So if you got value, do well to subscribe to the channel, do well to like the video, comment if you have a question or contribution. I know we're fully well to here to help you win. And of course, like we said, this is also a very good zone for a buy. So depend on the momentum, right? And all that.